Arsenal have just dropped points to Wolves in a game they absolutely had to win. And instantly, everyone's asking the same question. Are they bottling the league again? Today, I want to look at what went wrong, how it fits into Arsenal's recent history and title races, and whether this is the start of another collapse or just one bad night. On paper, Wolves away is never easy, but if you want to win the league, these are the games you grind out. With the title race this tight, every dropped point feels massive, especially when your rivals are picking up wins in similar fixtures. Arsenal came into this game knowing a win would send a message. Instead, they walk away with a draw that feels like a defeat. Before this game, they drew with Brentford, which only adds more pressure as they keep dropping crucial points. This isn't anything new for Arsenal fans. They've seen this film before. In recent seasons, they've been right in the title race, playing brilliant football, and then hit a run of games where the pressure kicks in and the results fall off. That's why the reaction online is so strong. Every dropped point doesn't just hurt the table, it brings back all the memories of previous collapses under Arteta. People aren't just reacting to Wolves, they're reacting to the history. In this game, the biggest problem was the lack of a killer instinct. Arsenal had chances to take control, but weren't clinical enough in front of goal. Either the final pass wasn't right, or the shot wasn't taken with conviction. They took the lead, but just failed to kill the game off, therefore giving Wolves many chances to come back, which they eventually did. Game management was another issue. When they needed to speed things up, they slowed it down. When they needed calm heads, they forced risky passes. The balance between patience and urgency just wasn't there. You can also point to individual performances. Some of the big names didn't show their best. Poor decision-making in the final third, sloppy turnovers, and moments where defenders switched off and let Wolves grow into the game. So, is this just one bad result, or part of a bigger pattern? Recently, we've seen Arsenal drop points in games they were expected to win, especially against teams sitting deep and waiting for mistakes. That's exactly the kind of fixture you have to dominate if you want to finish above teams like Manchester City. You also look at the mentality side. When Arsenal concede first, or when they can't break a team down early, do they stay composed? Or do they start snatching at shots, forcing crosses, and losing their structure? Compared to their rivals, if they're dropping more points in these control games, that's where the talk of bottling comes from, not just this one draw. But it's also important not to overreact. This Arsenal squad is better and deeper than the one that collapsed a couple of years ago. They have more options off the bench, more players who can change a game late on, and more experience of actually being in a title race. They've already shown this season they can win big matches and respond to setbacks. Sometimes a draw is just a draw, poor finishing, a keeper having a great game, or one defensive lapse. That doesn't automatically mean the entire season is about to fall apart. If Arsenal want to prove this isn't another bottle, the reaction over the next few weeks is everything. They need to be far more ruthless in front of goal. When they're on top in games, they have to kill teams off instead of leaving the door open. Arteta also has decisions to make with his squad. Rotations, substitutions, and in-game tweaks have to be spot on. He can't run key players into the ground, then be surprised when intensity drops in the run-in. Mentally, they have to treat every game like a mini cup final, but without panicking. Stick to the principles, move the ball quickly, take risks in the right areas, not just lumping crosses in and hoping. So, did Arsenal just show the first real cracks of another title collapse? Or is this simply a bad result that will get forgotten if they respond in the next match? Let me know in the comments. Do you think Arsenal are genuinely bottling it again? Or are people overreacting because of their history? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe.